Vision for space exploration is coming out in May of this year by National Geographic Society. I wanted it to be called Missions to Mars because we're not talking about just one trip there. That was too late. So we couldn't even put an S on it. We're talking about multiple missions to eventually settle and colonize Mars. Years ago, I devised a method of cycling orbits of spacecraft on continuous trajectories between Earth and Mars. Let me show you what I mean. Back in the early 80s, I began to apply my orbital rendezvous expertise to a lunar spacecraft system that would perform perpetual cycling orbits between Earth and the Moon. Central to this idea was using the relative gravitational forces of the Earth and the Moon to sustain the orbit, thereby expending very little fuel. And this is called gravity assist. But there was a catch. The approach took longer to get to the Moon this way. For such a short distance, a 4-day trip using cycling orbits was not sufficiently advantageous if you're going to land on the Moon itself. And my good friend Tom Paine, who is a former NASA administrator during a number of the Apollo program expeditions, including ours, he urged me to adapt the cycling orbit concept to the much more intricate goal of supporting human missions to Mars. And lo and behold, it works. I don't know whether you're paying attention, but the blue circle, obviously, is Earth orbit, and the red is Mars orbit, and the green takes a green short trajectory to Mars, then it orbits a couple times, makes a pass by the Earth, which changes its orbit,